Lunchtime Live. Welcome to the show. It's a beautiful day. Tuesday, December 30th. You got 2 days left in 2025 as we close into the new year. And I'm excited for the new year. Don't get it twisted. I really am looking forward to the most wonderful time being over with. And the real most wonderful time being the comeback of the UFC and the Paramount deal. That's the real most wonderful time of the year. I love Christmas like everybody else, but I think most of us can agree the most wonderful time of the year is going to be, January 24th, when the UFC is back on business and we have back to back numbered events. And then we get into 2026 with cards almost every weekend, 4 off weeks throughout majority of the year. You know what I'm saying? It is going to be UFC, to the extreme, in all honesty. And I, for one, listen, I can't wait for it. I can't wait. Late J watching Van highlights. This is the shit I got to deal with. This is the shit I got to deal with. I got Finch trolling me about Joshua Van. Now I got to deal with this shit watching Van highlights. I'm about to pick Manel Cop against him just to shut up the bullshit. WJ Lunchtime J. What's up, Stormy Normie J? How you doing? Doing pretty well. I'm hanging in there, having a good time. Without UFC, I hope you guys have been enjoying what I can bring. I'm doing another gaming stream tonight. We're going to take a vote here in a little while on whether I box or I fight. UFC or boxing, I don't know yet. I hate Christmas jingles. They're my kryptonite. The Bob, I'm sorry you hate Christmas jingles. I'll make sure to never do one again. Just to keep you calm, cool, and collected. I won't ever do it again. I'll stay away from it. I'm sorry, brother. Sorry, Bobby Boucher. Hey, what's up, Tom Tanaka? Hi, everybody. Hello to you, man. Better picks this year, AJ. I'm telling you, I'll promise it now. They're going to be even better. Yes. Do I have Holloway or Oliveira? I haven't even thought of my prediction for that, really. I feel like Holloway might get him, though. Holloway looks like a god at 155. It's hard for me to pick against him. I think I'm going to lean Holloway right now, which is, I feel sad saying it because we love some Charlie O, but Holloway, I think, is a little too much with the boxing. Can't wait to bet on UFC, FNBA. Suck it. Hey, I never bet on no NBA. I think UFC betting is the supreme. What's up, Wiley's Adventure? How's it going? When are we live action again? UFC is back January 24th. So, the week before that will be the normal content flow with all my shows. No UFC got me Jones. And I know UFC, I'll play you, bro. Bet. Age, do we even have a chin? I don't have a chin, actually. This is just hair. What up, brother? This is the longest month without UFC. This is actually the longest break the UFC has taken since I started the channel, which is crazy. Yo, what's up, Swerve? Big AJ starting off with Little Dono as an apology for missing the last few streams. Been enjoying sleeping early recently during the break of UFC, so can't catch the 9-10 p.m. streams. Much love. Hey, well, you're lucky, Swerve, because I'm going live at like 7:30, 8 o'clock later. So you good to go. Don't even sweat. Thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars, Swerve. I appreciate you, my dog. What's up, Jay? What's up, Brooke the Rook? How you doing? NBA and NFL rigged. I definitely think that team sports are more often rigged than combat. Absolutely. I agree with that. I don't know if y'all watch NBA, but Jalen Brunson, 25 points and 3 3-pointers never fails for me. It hits every time. I bet this year, which has been like 12 times. See, I don't watch any NBA, but I'm glad you're winning with his shooting skills. Aloe Vera versus Bautista. I think that Aloe Vera is going to bring the thunder to him. Going with Aloe Vera. NBA is trash. I haven't watched NBA much since I was a kid. I did watch a little bit on Christmas Day, but I tuned out after 5 minutes. At least Ryzen is on tomorrow. I know we're lucky that we got Ryzen on tomorrow. But the issue is it's on so late. I'm probably going to not watch it. I won't lie to you. I don't know. Where can you even watch it live? Is it on like internet pay-per-view? Like, how do they do that? I was so happy you and Finch chose Islam as fighter of the year. You can't arguably 50 45 for to someone not ranked on the pound for pound list when someone else wins 50-45 with someone on the pound for pound list and expect to win. I know what you mean. You're saying Marab to Islam. Yeah, I completely agree. I think that Islam Makhachev for me was the obvious pick. I think anything else would have been a reach. That Joshua Wreck looked bad. He's lucky to be alive. He's blessed, bro. I'm blessed. I'm happy to see that he's alive and okay. In high school, I don't know. I've probably talked about this, but some of you guys might not know. Dude, Anthony Joshua was like my favorite boxer when I was younger. I used to watch boxing religiously, and Anthony Joshua I always tuned into. And I remember watching the Klitschko fight of him and Klitschko on a bus on the fucking senior year field trip and to Universal Studios as a kid. So throwback and a half for me. That was me last night, Swerve. I was sad that I missed last night's money line. Fun replaying it though this morning, bro. We were on really late. I'm sorry, Stormy. I would like to go earlier with money line, but Finch is on the West Coast, and his timeline sometimes a little later. Great award show, AJ. I'm glad you guys liked the award show. I was hoping that you guys enjoyed it. I was hoping. Dun, 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 dun. Fiziev versus Roofy's going to be sick. Fiziev is going to win, though. I think that Fiziev is a puzzle for him in striking, right? Like Roofy, normally it's a clear striking advantage, but issues on the mat. Yeah, bro. The fact that he outstruck Bahamonde is interesting. Never bet. That's NBA for you. Fuck the basketball bets. Fiziev versus Roofy. I feel like Fiziev, man. I don't know about Roofy. I will say I like that he left the fighting nerds. I think he needed to go somewhere else. Batista's volume going to be way too much for Cheeto. Batista is fighting Cheeto? I thought he was fighting Oliveira. What happened? They switched the opponent? You see Rigo's video on AJ? I did not see it. Did the video involve some type of conspiracy? I might have to check it out. You click on it. What really happened in the Anthony Joshua car crash? Sacrifice, question mark. Crazy. I mean, listen, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's a conspiracy. I'd have to watch the video to give you an honest take. I have not seen it. We're going Waldo by KO, buddy. We've been believing in Waldo. I can't stop now. As much as I would say it would be like a dream to see Derek Lewis get a title fight, Waldo looks really good right now. I don't know. Something about 2026, Jay, might change his mind. I mean, my predictions for UFC 324, I did early predictions, but that means fuck all because when the new year hits, bro, I will make my official calls. What's up, KZ? Good to see you, bro. What about Yuri for knockout of the year? I couldn't pick it. It was a nice knockout, but it didn't call me for knockout of the year. It called me for a sick performance. Cool win. Good comeback. If Marab hadn't fought a fourth time, he would have won it, but that's the risk you take. If you lose, you can't expect to still make it. I agree with that. I think that, you can't talk about, well, if he didn't fight, he would have won. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree. He probably was live to win it without fighting. But I like Islam taking it. What's up, Hernanov? Wow, look at this savage. Joshua being built like a tank probably helped him survive that accident. I completely agree, man. I think his freakish muscle mass and strength definitely give him some type of resistance to more than just punches to the head, you know? You think Yuri will be the light heavyweight champ if Alex moves to heavyweight? That's a tough question. I think the fight between Yuri Prohashka and Carlos Ulberg is such a puzzle. Tough to say, man. I like the matchup. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head right now. I don't know for sure. How many fights did Joshua Van have? He didn't debut 1 year ago. Now he's the youngest champ. Didn't he debut 1 year ago? I believe he had 5 fights last year. Pretty crazy, right? I think the Risen show is going to be live free on YouTube 11 p.m. tonight. Where can you watch the main card? That's what we need to find out. The prelims are on at 11 p.m., but where is the main card? The main card is not going to be on till like 6 in the morning, bro. I gave my Heartbreak of the Year award to John Silva. I was so fucking confident he was going to smoke Diego, man. I lost the mortgage. Well, many did. And Diego Lopez showed insane durability. Diego Lopez looked amazing in that fight, and that's why he's getting another title shot. I'm tripping. They said aloe vera, so I thought Cheeto Vera. Oh, I see. I see. I was like, wow, Cheeto Vera Batista. I'm like, did he fill in for Oliveira? That's funny as fuck, man. Yeah, Cheeto Vera gets dominated. Hoofy's counter striking is very elite. It is. And Fiziev is an elite level striker. It's a great matchup. Truly just elite level striking on display. I can't wait to see it. BLT, bongs, lunchtime live. Enjoy your BLT and a bong rip, my friend. Charles Johnson versus Alex Perez will be a firefight on January 24th. I agree with that. I think Charles Johnson is going to get him, dude. I'm feeling the Charles Johnson side. Fluffy versus Strickland. Something's whispering in my ear. Fluffy, Fluffy, Fluffy. So I'm gonna go Fluffy. See the render of the crash? Had Adrian been sitting on the right side of the car, he wouldn't have made it. Crazy how small decisions you can make impact everything. He was protected by God. It seems like it, man. It seems like he had some divine protection because that's crazy. The complete side of the car he wasn't on was destroyed. Very sad, bro. Very tragic. Very tragic. 4 weeks left. 4 weeks left, and then we're back to business with the UFC. Yep. Yeah, Rufi's fighting Fiziev, man. It's a tough fight. It's hard to make a pick for me right now because we haven't seen Rufi strike with anybody that level, man. That Salkill KO was next level. I agree for KO. Yeah, dude. That was my KO of the year. I was like, that's the one. That KO was crazy. Working hard. Hey, Hernanov, I'm proud of you for working hard, bro. Knockout of the year, Salkill, in my opinion, with that nasty head kick. Yeah, that was my knockout of the year. Allen versus John Silva, who wins? I feel like John Silva is going to get him. Like, how the fuck? The only Diego Lopez is taking those bombs. You know, I think Arnold Allen, as good as he is, I think he gets hurt. Maybe I'm tripping, though. Maybe Arnold Allen off a long layoff comes back and looks amazing. He's really good. It's just that layoff is worrisome. I wish I would have seen him fight once last year, you know? What time did this stream start? Am I late? Not really. You're 13 minutes after the start, so you're not late. Prates versus Morales. I think Prates catches him. Fuck. That fight is one I need to see because genuinely, I could see it going either way. I think that Morales has a bit of speed on Prates, a bit. I think Prates has more sharp strikes. What I mean by that is like straight shots have more true impact and the, elbows and knees, obviously, but Morales has just freaky ability to rip power shots, Michael Morales is a little bit awkward. I don't know. I think you guys are gonna think I'm tripping, but Michael Morales sometimes reminds me, at least a little bit in his stand-up, it reminds me of Jamal Hill a little bit somehow. Like when Jamal Hill was actually a destroyer of worlds, I think people genuinely don't understand. Jamal Hill at one point was good, If you watched him versus Glover Teixeira, he looked fucking crazy on the feet. And then he fell off. That Achilles injury has never been the same. How does Prates Morales go? I feel like I feel like genuinely I can't fathom it. I don't know. I feel like Prates could get him, but then something crazy is telling me Morales might clip him. Silva all day versus Allen. I've been watching Silva YouTube. He's locked the fuck in. I think he learned a lot from Diego fight. I think so too. Silva's still young. Yeah, I'm picking him. To order the pay-per-view, it's like $20. Where can you buy it, Tom Tanaka? On the Ryzen website? Heartbreak of the year for you was Pantoja. I understand. I mean, on the other side of it, I was excited, you know? Does Patty get Gaethje and does Nunes get Kayla? I got to know. I feel like Bob. I lean towards Kayla beating Nunes unless Nunes wins early. Cheeto Vera and Vittori, the most overrated prospects in UFC history. Yeah, infected. I get what you're saying. I mean, looking at Marvin Vittori, he did have a nice rise, but like fell really fast. I don't know. He was just running people over. But on the Cheeto Vera side, that Sean O'Malley win, dude. Shock of the year, that you fight was a sore one. To be fair, though, Willie Cat was not some huge underdog in that fight. This is a chat where we can confess our sins. I've done some evil things in the past and need to vent it out. Absolutely. You think Jacoby easily sleeps Jimmy Crude? If they're striking, I do think Jacoby could get after him. But Jimmy Crude on the ground's got to level up. You think Lopez can get it done this time anew? They're definitely pushing for it. It's so tough to decide between significance / level of comp versus flashiness of the KO. Poatan over Ankh and Amavov over Izzy is more impressive because of the level of opponent, but nowhere near as flashy. Fully agree with what you're saying. It's like I feel like KO of the year, it's a tricky game between, calling it flash or calling it what it is. I think the Haqparast Sal killed one is a perfect middle ground because Haqparast is very close to being a top 15 contender. AJ grinding while Dana doing playing blackjack is crazy. Lerone Murphy holding Aaron Pico with the spinning elbow was pretty sick. That was a fucking badass KO. Absolutely. That could be the KO of the year. I don't have a hard argument against it. I just really like the Sal killed knockout. Who will you go with? Jan versus Umar? I'll go with Jan. Hope Topuria and the guy that lost to Van get their belt back eventually. Pantoja. The guy that lost to Van is crazy. You're giving him the Bilal Muhammad treatment. You literally just called Alexandre Pantoja the guy that lost to Van. That's a travesty, my friend. Holy shit. Topuria still has the belt, by the way. They're doing an interim title. It's not a vacant belt. Jamal Hill pre-Achilles tear was nasty. People forget, man. I watched Hill versus Joanna. Great fight. I'm still smiling from hitting Lock City. Hey, let's go. It's verified. The Lock City was fantastic. We finished out December undefeated on the locks. Risen.com to order it. Hey, thank you, bro. All right. The truth is, I know for a fact I can watch the fight the next morning on replay. So I don't know. I'm not going to stay up and watch it live. I'll probably just watch it the next morning. Morales reminds me of, I don't know what you mean by this, from the 300 movie. I never saw 300. I'm sorry. Like potentially fruity look, but he's a fucking savage. I never say it to his face. That's fair. Okay, I know what you mean now. I never saw 300 though. I need to watch it. Round of the year, Iwo. Fucking minute and a half of the fucking century, for God's sake. Yeah, agreed. Was good chatting, AJ. Hey, been a minute. Hope you all had a blessed Xmas. The AJ crash is tragic video going around of the two friends on the floor, deceased, one decapitated. Real sad. Very sad, bro. Rest in peace, man. Very sad. Very sad. I figured I'd talk about it during the stream, but I really didn't feel like making a morbid video about it. Just didn't really sit right with me. So, rest in peace to them, man. It's real tragic. Very true. Haqparast is very underrated. Nobody just beats Esteban fucking Ribovics. That's super impressive to do. Sort of flatline the guys are saying. Exactly. That's why for me, I feel like that was a good KO of the year. Prates KOing Leon was my KO of the year. Leon being a former champ and never been knocked out. It was a sick knockout too because it was smiling Leon looking like the Joker getting put unconscious. My wrestling coach was so happy Van was champ. Now he's talking to now he's getting to talk shit saying he submitted a champ. I mean, listen, he won the fight. I like Joshua Van a lot. I was picking him too. I'm not gonna talk too much shit about it, but you think Diego is gonna shoot a takedown this time against Volk? Still leaning Lopez. Am I still leaning Lopez? Yeah, but I'm gonna think about it more. Is he gonna shoot a takedown this time? Let's say yes. I need to watch 300. All right, I'll put it on the list. What time you doing the UFC stream? I want to be on at like 8 o'clock. And I'm open to doing undisputed as well. If you guys want to see me box too. So yeah, let me know in the chat. Sydney Sweeney for knockout of the year. She's actually starring in a boxing movie. You saw that? She's your knockout of the year. I got you. What's up, AJ? Only 14 likes. What is the likes at? Well, I haven't been asking for likes, man. But yeah, hit the like button, guys, if you're enjoying. Good on you, AJ. I really respect that. Wouldn't feel right making money off the tragic event. I was like, I'm not going to force a video, for content's sake. I'll just talk about it on the stream, man. I'm not going to try to get clicks off that. It doesn't feel right to me. I don't know. Because I thought in my head, I'm like, oh, yeah, that is a video. But it's like, it's not really. It's not my type. I don't like that stuff, man. It's sad. I'd rather just send my condolences during the live show. And it is what it is. Nah, man, UFC 5 is much better. Fair. Fair. I like Undisputed, to be honest with you. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll play a little Undisputed too, and I'll create a character for you guys or something. Up the likes. We got 50 people here. Up the likes, baby. AJ, you see Umar broke out as a minus 1495 favorite. Like, I get it, Umar not losing, but for fuck's sake. If they really feel like you just said Umar's not losing, so the bookies are like, yeah, he's not losing. Let's put him at this odds. The only way he loses is if he breaks something, if he trips and he tears his ACL, or he falls on his elbow or some shit like Pantoja. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're willing to take that chance at minus 1495. And some people might bet the other side, but they're like, if you want to bet Umar, you're gonna have to put a lot of money down to make money. You're pure class, AJ. Hey, thank you, Daryl. Thank you, brother. My guy. Thanks, bro. He's probably going to win by decision, and it'll probably be like minus 250 for decision. The long-awaited return of AJ. What's up, Thai Nation? I'll be back again later this evening, too. I'm doing the UFC 5 gaming stream. Damn, that's 2 a.m. UK time, brother. Hey, well, I hope you get a fucking kick of energy. You can at least tune in for a half hour. You guys like the thumbnail from the last one? I think I'm going to keep that exact same style, but I might do a different picture. AJ, who do you think is the best back taker in MMA? Pantoja, Aljo, or Tyra? Dude, I'm going to honestly say Tyra. I think Tyra. I would love to roll with Tyra and just see how quick he gets the back. Is it 10 seconds or is it 5, He's too fast on the mat. He's insane. Yeah, bro, you got to stream a lot. No MMA experts makes his wait even longer. Listen, I'm sorry, bro. It's been the holiday weeks, but yeah, I'll be back to my normal streaming here soon. Definitely next week, but like this week, I'll be doing more streams. I was Jack J last gaming stream thumbnail. Yeah, but I don't want to do the same one. I want to do a different thumbnail. Bana. Umar fighting Figgy seems odd. They're looking to, I don't want to say, but it is. They're throwing him a softball. They're like, hey, buddy, hit the fucking home run. That's all. They're giving him a softball. We know it. That's it. Umar fighting Figgy is odd, though, Casey. You're completely right. The whole card was awesome. Morales KO, Pratis KO, Bowen Tyra. Agreed. It was fucking fantastic. I know. With no Big J, it is sad. I'm back on business, Jay, though. I'm back. Tyra's a savage. He literally secured the back on every opponent I can think of. Moreno, Royval, Perez, Park. He's crazy at that. I really believe that Tatsuro Taira is a nightmare matchup for all of the elites in the flyweight division. But you know who I think beats his ass? The one guy that can beat him. I really think Kyoji Horiguchi is the guy. I don't think he's ready for Kyoji. I think in a battle of Japan, Kyoji Horiguchi is fucking nightmare. What did I go? 5-8 or 5-7 last time? I didn't go 3-11. No, I got a couple more wins. 7 maybe. I don't really keep track of my losses. I just know I won 5. I've won 5 last one. I'm still processing the fact that a UFC card will be taking place at the White House. How amazing is that? It's something to behold. The UFC at the White House is something to behold. Yeah, agreed. I'm very excited for it. You think Umar gets the finish? I think Umar decision, bro. Kyoji looks so fucking fast against Tagir. He looked terrifying against Tagir Ulanbekov. I genuinely think he's a bad matchup, bro. I think, yeah, I'm with it. Bad matchup. I just think there's no one else to really give Umar or Figgy. They already fought Corey, Sean, and Song are booked. Marab just fought. I think it makes sense, both coming off wins. I feel you. I feel you. It is. It's kind of like the, hey, well, here's the matchup that's available. So let's see. Like Figgy obviously wants a chance to fight for the belt. If Figgy knocks out Umar Nurmagomedov, regardless of the Sandhagen fight, I mean, he's right in the title picture again. The footwork was insane. Yeah, next level, KZ. Pick your top unranked prospects in every division. Talk about challenging. So, lightweight, we're going to go Quillen Sao killed. I think that makes a lot of sense. Middleweight, I'm going to hype the hype. I'm going to Teba Gautier. Heavyweight, Mario Pinto. Featherweight, Myron Santos. Bantamweight, I'll skip the flyweight, Andre Lima. Bantamweight, tough, bro. Light heavyweight, tough. Another one, tough. Light heavyweight, maybe Iwo Baranovsky, to be honest with you. Discuss what's up, AJ. Improving at your game. I think I'm getting a little bit better at UFC 5. Yeah. Job tried effing me over today. Got sick as fuck yesterday. I had to take the day off. Now they said they need proof that I'm actually sick in order for me to get paid. Like what? 5 years? I never miss work. Shaking my head. Welcome to these fucking jobs, man. They'll just tell you to go fuck yourself. You know, that's why I high recommend creating something on your own so you don't have to hear the bullshit. You know, you control it. We back in business, Jay. What's up, Future Sequence? Yes, we are. Problem is, Figgy got blanketed by Jan, so he needs quite a few wins before getting a shot. Maybe he could get a fight against Marab, you know, in some way. So maybe it's not the title sweepstakes, it's the Marab sweepstakes for him. AJ, are you a fan of hilarious Italian-American comedian Sebastian Maniscalco? I think he's very funny. I think he's funny, bro. I like the way that he does his fucking little moves and shit, his mannerisms. Yeah. Chapato, however the fuck he says it, it's pretty funny. Chapato. Sicilian. Back in the lab, Jay. Here I am, back in the lab, Jay, my friend. Abdul Rahman Yakev for light heavyweight. You're right. It is probably Abdul Rahman Yakev. Abdul Rahman Yakev for light heavyweight. He's the, top prospect in the division. And I think that he's live to really make a run. Yeah, those guys suck, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, Louis boy. Stormy's completely right. That's fucked. Asia will never be the same. I can't imagine being a lone survivor and seeing two of my friends be killed, especially after such a high moment like last week. Devastated for the guy. Tragic, bro. No, he won't be the same. But I think he may come back motivated to beat Tyson Fury in a different way, dedicating that win to his buddies. I think Fares Ziam could beat Patty. Hot take. Fares Ziam beat Patty. That's a hot and a half take. He's got to, I don't know. He's got to break into the top first. I got to see it. Definitely good, but I think Patty fucks him up on the ground. I think you're overrating him a little bit. Yeah, I listen, Louis boy. I fully understand why I left the sour taste in your mouth. To be fair, Ngannou's accident was in Cameroon, but I don't know. Companies do a lot of BS. I'm tired of it. They tried to give me extra responsibilities. They said, okay, but then I want a raise. They refused it. Well, then I said, find someone else to do it. You have to hold your ground. Sometimes it's, if they fire you, you find something else. About to make a sandwich. Enjoy your sandwich. It's funny. To this day, my dad, my uncle, his brother, and my aunt, they all say sandwich to this day. Yeah, prayers to Joshua. Absolutely. Amen. You don't like it? Fire me. That's it. The jobs, bro. Yeah, they'll rip you off. They want the most for the least, You're such a Patty doubter. I agree. Yeah, bro. You know who's the most notorious Patty doubter? Finchmeister, dude. Ziam can beat Patty or give him a very hard fight. I don't see it. I think that Patty runs through him. Ziam is a prospect of legends, truly a beast of days old and new. He took out Big Nas. Listen, he handled Big Nas, but Big Nas is not, Patty Pimblett level at all. Prediction for Justin versus Patty. I'm going with the side of Patty. I really think he's going to do pretty well against the 37-year-old Justin Gaethje. Patty beats Gaethje by RNC. What's going on? Shavkat. When did he beat Ian Gary? 2024. Yeah, he did. Long time ago. Shavkat's been injured, bro. That's why we haven't seen Shavkat back. He's been hurt. Yeah, I think that Patty would crank Ziam's head off. I think you're 100% right. That would be how I envision the fight actually going. I think Ziam would be on his back or getting his back taken at the least. I really think that Patty Pimblett's ground game is nasty. I think Patty Pimblett's ground game, it's, you guys are going to say I'm fucking nuts, maybe. I feel like it's comparable to Charlie O at this point. At this point, I think it's comparable to Charles Oliveira's ground game, which is crazy to say. I know you guys are saying I'm fucking nuts, but I really think Patty Pimblett's ground game is similar to Charles Oliveira right now. I feel Justin gets it because Patty has a family and over Christmas and all. I don't think so. Gaethje's BJJ is just so ass. It's hard to pick him outside of a KO. He has to catch Patty with a perfect shot. I just don't think he will, dude. Fucking love Patty. He's kind of got it all, and he's a good, solid dude. You see him involved in helping people with Down syndrome and stuff. Patty's great. Patty's a good man. Patty's very likable. I like Patty a lot, bro. I think he's a fucking gem. And Patty has a solid chin. I don't think Gaethje's shutting him off. I knew you were going to say that, LOL. I agree, right? Ground game's legit as fuck. What's up, Age? I haven't been on here with the holidays as much, but we back. Let's go, James Dillon, my guy. Who are some of the fighters you're looking forward to seeing compete most in 2026? I can't wait to see Fluffy, Cop, and Shavkat, how they do against top contenders. Fluffy versus fucking Strickland is probably, I'll tell you, I think that's the most hype fight for me in 2026 announced so far. Fluffy and Strickland. I am stoked for that. I don't give a fuck. It's just a fight. That is the card that I am more hype for than anything else. I really want to see Fluffy win. Cop versus Van is the definition of fucking perfection. And then Shavkat versus anybody. I mean, dude, book that ASAP. I need it. Patty beats him easily, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Honestly, I think he finishes him. We haven't seen Patty's grappling at the highest level. That's the problem. He did run over Michael Chandler pretty easily, though. If Justin clips Patty, I think Patty still eats. I think so too. I could see Gaethje hitting him with a massive right and Patty just fucking taking it. Both Patty and Charles have great fundamental BJJ. I think Charlie has better wrestling and he's more sporadic and creative with the subs he throws up. Patty is more safe and traditional with the jits. I can see what you're saying, a little bit more contained. Yeah, no, understood. Can Patty take Justin leg kicks? I think he's going to be all right. Always bet against the fighters over 35. Not always. Not always. Hey, Blood Taxes, thank you for 21 months of membership, bro. That's amazing. What's up, AJ 2026 loading? We're close. 2 days away. 2 days away. I can't fucking wait. Patty completely shut down Chandler better than Oliveira did. He did look better than Oliveira, which is crazy to say as great Oliveira looked against Gamrot. But yeah, I mean, Patty looked amazing against Chandler. He made it look fucking easy. I think Patty can drop him and finish him with sub too. I was saying on the early picks, I think Club and Sub is live. Gaethje got rocked by Chandler and dropped by Oliveira. Patty interim champ 2026. Absolutely. And Patty versus Topuria later in the year is a fucking banger, man. Holy shit, I can't wait for that fight. I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. 2026 UFC, I can already just feel it, bro. It's going to be better than 2025. Patty J. What's up, Jersey Girl? Yeah, Patty J. Jersey Girl's all-time favorite. Volk and Diego. I feel like Diego's gonna end up getting him, but then Volk's greatness might end up paying off, and he might run through him. You know, like Volk's on the goat status, right? He's a goat. So if anybody can turn up and win again, it's him. I could see Patty doing his blitz forward with punches while pushing Justin back, then jumping with a knee against the cage. Could you imagine? She's flying knee, pulls the AJ special. A part of my Patty pick is Gaethje always getting taken down by Fiziev. Oh yeah. Listen, I think that Justin Gaethje has the hype of being a wrestler because of his collegiate wrestling, but he's not an MMA wrestler, bro. Arman getting released to the PFL due to Dana's pettiness. I fucking hope not. Let me tell you something. Arman Sarukian is one of my favorite fighters to watch. I think he is an absolute douchebag, but in the actual octagon, I love his style. Arman Sarukian is fucking lit. But outside of the octagon, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. Getting stuck in that mounted inverted triangle for hella long. Yeah, it's just not, he's not going to survive on the ground. Hype as fuck about no more pay-per-views. Me too, bro. I think we're going to have so many new fans. It's going to be awesome. Also, Patty doesn't have near the same leg lock game as Charlie. That's what I mean when I say Patty is more traditional jits, good orthodox subs, free naked chokes, triangles, gillies. True. 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 That's actually a very intellectual take, Swerve. I agree with you a lot. I don't know. After Arman pulled out of the title fight a day before because he was simping for some mid chick, screw him. He doesn't deserve it. I'm not saying title fight for Arman, but I do think there's going to be a big fight for him. I have Gaethje plus 66% EV, so I'm taking it. But I have a weird feeling about this fight. People underestimate Gaethje's footwork. Understood. Understood. I really think Patty handles though, my brother. I have to say. Arman is a ground and pound savage. One of the few ground and pound guys. Dude, ground and pound is kind of like a lost art. I miss the ground and pound of the past. I'm biased because I'm such a Silva fan, but I think I was more of a Silva fucking up than Diego being that good. Made Diego look better than he really is. Volk, rinse and repeat. Respect on the rinse and repeat call. We'll see. We'll see. Patty keeps winning when he shouldn't. Patty's is that guy. What's up, Joe 420? How you doing, buddy? Dana gonna make Arman versus Grant Dawson at this point. That's funny as fuck. That's actually the fight to make. Arman Sarukian versus Manuel Torres. What about that though? I can't wait for the next card either, Joe. Hi, bro. Haircut for you? Yeah, you guys didn't notice. I trimmed my hair down. Cut it a lot, actually. A lot shorter. It's a lot easier to deal with, bro. Must say. I have a unit on all three veteran underdogs on the main card. Allen, Gaethje, Nunes. Okay, Mr. Ballsy. Nunes, I get. But yeah, Patty deals with Gaethje easily. Gaethje has good initial takedown defense. When you get him down, he's a fish out of water. High-level grapplers just toy with him on the ground. He never really took time to evolve the jiu-jitsu game. Rufus is not beating Patty, the baddie lad. Hey, Zay Automatic, thank you for the $2, bro. Rufus. I don't think that Justin Gaethje is beating him. No way. Thank you for the $2, buddy. The Arman Shara event is on Kick. Is it live right now? Tell me how long. Oh, there's many fights left. Fuck. I was gonna say if the main event was on now, I'd go check it out, but I don't want to watch the undercard. Elite timing from Diego Lopez sent John back down the ladder. Diego Lopez is a fucking destroyer of worlds, man. Patty's that guy. Like it's Padilla fucking love. Patty's that guy. Hell yeah, it's like Padilla. Fucking love. Patty's that guy. It's like Padilla. Fuck. Yeah, let's go. What do I think the fight of the night will be on that card? I think I said it during the video. I don't remember off the top of my head. Something on the prelims is going to surprise us. If Fiziev can take you down and put you in an inverted triangle round one, then you don't have great BJJ. Exactly. Fiziev is good, but yeah, he's a striker. Arman minus 1,000 against Shara, bro. He's going to destroy Shara in grappling. Yeah, dude, you did fuck up that typing because I was confused. AJ just showed my mom your channel. She's impressed, and happy for you. Hey, thank you to Mama Stormy Normie. Tell her I say I really appreciate that. And listen, I'm happy for you too, Storm. You going military on us, bro. You going military, Stormy. When do you go to boot camp? Habib couldn't get him down until he gassed. You got jet lag, brother. But that was a 33-year-old Gaethje. Patty takes that heat. Habib did, and he's gonna go down a leg kick TKO. Shit. 33-year-old Gaethje was prime. I don't think, 5 years later, I don't think he does it. Charles Johnson should show out. I do think Alex Perez is going to catch a fat L to Charles Johnson. Meant that because they both win when they weren't supposed to. Oh, okay. King of the North. That helps. I was really confused. I was like, what? What do you mean? I feel like the favorites roll next card. I do see a path for dogs, and we're due for a big dog card, but I don't see the dogs winning. I don't think the next card is a dog card. Me and Taco Padilla stay chopping it up in the DMs. Bro's a homie. Listen, Taco's just genuinely a great guy. He likes interacting with the fans. Very cool to see. Stormy's a motherfucking Marine. You understand me? He's a soldier. AJ is known to impress the moms. Is great. 10 out of 10. Shara tapping some know who already. That's why I think it's just hype on it, you know? It's just a hyped grappling match. But yeah, I think Sarukian. Charles Johnson, definitely one of the most underrated, maybe the most underrated 25er. I mean, the guy is the win over the current champ. Only recent losses to Ramazan Timurov, who tested positive for anabolics. Taco versus Chanko is crazy, but I think Chanko needs at least one UFC win first. Islam is a solid choice for fighter of the year. But even with the loss, Marab did more than all those fighters in his own weight class. I'm twisted on that. I think because of the loss, though, we have to judge the loss as, an aspect of it. Whereas Islam beat another champion. It's for the hype belt after all. That's what the grappling organization is. Hype. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I went to the movie theater for the Islam fight, and the screen went black during the main fight, and some really old man got up and played your commentary in front of a room of 60. What a legend. No way she loves Brian. No way. That's crazy, actually. Well, W to him. Did you talk to him after? Be like, oh, bro, I watched that channel too. That's fucking insane. What the fuck? Who's fighter of the year, boys? I'm going Islam. That's the AJ fighter of the year. AJ fighter of the year, chat. Hey, guys, we're at 27 likes. Let's get 30 likes up in here. I don't think you can arguably be 50-45 by someone not ranked on the pound for pound list and still win fight of the year. Islam 50-45, someone else on the pound for pound list. I think you're right. If it was a split decision with Marab and Yan, maybe we could, have the argument. We feel like Islam had lesser opponents than Marab. I understand. The Umar win was sincere. I get it. Listen, I understand. I understand. Do I collect cards? I have not got into the UFC card thing. I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. I fuck with the memorabilia a lot. But I don't know, man. I might have to cop some cards, bro. That'd be a kind of fun side hobby. Patty is perhaps the most underrated fighter in the UFC. Agreed. Also, the White House card is taking place on Trump's 80th birthday and the nation's 250th. How crazy is that? Donald Trump. When Donald Trump was born, America was only 170 years old. That's kind of crazy, too. What happened to Joshua? Got into a car accident, a tragic one. Two of his best friends died in Nigeria. Very sad. Trump at his 80 is insane, bro. That's fucking crazy. Listen, Trump might end up living to like 120 or something like that because I feel like he still looks pretty good. Up next for the presidential candidacy on the Republican side, it's going to be J.D. Vance. I think he's very live to win because he's got the backing of all the AI. Definitely has good genes. He does have good genes. I agree. Yeah, no, he moves well. But you can still see the age on him. I understand. You're right. Love the show. Excited to see best bets for 324. Hey, let's go, Joe P. I'm so excited, man. Go, brother. Hey, Swerve with the big $10. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, bro. Thanks for helping me pay my bills during off weeks. AJ, who's your MMA GOAT? Am I crazy for picking Islam? He beat 3 reigning undisputed champs who are on 2-digit win streaks. And 2 of them, Charlie plus Volk, are all-time greats. Finishing them is crazy. I'll say this. I'm going to say this right now. I predict that Islam Makhachev wins again at welterweight. Probably one more. And then I think that he becomes the UFC GOAT. I think Islam Makhachev he's right there. He's on the cusp of GOAT status. I think he will be the GOAT when it's all said and done. At the rate that it's going, I think Islam is going to go down as the greatest fighter of all time, which is crazy, right? Khabib went down as the best lightweight of all time, and then Islam becomes the GOAT. Vance has no charisma. I'm not arguing. I'm not saying that that's my call. Trump plus Grandpa DeVito equals birth of USA in years. How crazy is that, Brady K? Holy shit. Should I order the last Carlos Prates rookie MMA card on Amazon? I say do it. Mel Costa's my prospect of the year. 4 to 5 win streak. Made us a bunch of money. Fuck yeah. Melky's the man, bro. I really enjoy Melky Costa fights. That dude's a fucking hillbilly. Islam after beating Kamaru will be considered the GOAT. I think so. Another legendary win. I agree. I think Islam has surpassed Habib in terms of lightweight GOAT status. I think so too. Habib, GSP, Jones, Islam. I think so. But I think the other way around. Very fair. GSP and John still have good arguments just because of their sheer quantity of good wins. Islam win over Volk is better than any of their individual wins, in my opinion, but he doesn't have quantity yet. Well, he's about to break that UFC win streak. Favorite moment of the year? Honestly, I feel like that fucking Phil Rowe and yeah, Phil Rowe. Phil Rowe versus I was about to say Demba Sek. Holy shit. Phil Rowe versus, oh my god, I feel bad. Ange Lusa, there we go. You don't think Kamaru's an impressive win right now? I think it's a legacy name win. I think an Ian Gary win would be sick. I think that's very probable. That was a great moment, Jay. Yeah, brings a tear to my eye, Jay. Patterson K over Barlow was crazy. That was a true underdog savage score. You're right. I'd say that it was Joshua Van for me, King of the North. I'm not gonna go as far as say it's like Jake beating Tyson yet, though, Braden. Why? Because Tyson was really way past it. Usman's not 59. But that's a good call, Louis boy. Just order the practice card. I'd say worth your while. Yeah. Heavyweight division is slowly getting good. You got guys like Hockett, Pinto, Asplund on the come up. The UFC just needs to bring back Francis and let Pereira move up. Bro, I would love if the UFC would bring back Francis, but they're not, bro. The KO was plus 600 for Patterson. I made 500. Thanks, Adrian. What a W, Louis boy. Usman walks upstairs backwards. Fuck it, man. No knees, but can still fight. Francis burned the bridge. Francis is most likely going to be fighting Vadim Nemkov, which is a fight that I want to watch. I must say, I will enjoy watching it. Habib said he'll never be friends with his former opponents. That's funny. Piotr Jan diving in the snow. Fucking Bryce Mitchell conspiracy. People did switch up on Tom Aspinall big time after the eye poke. There's really no massive news besides Volter Walker is going to be grappling at Karate Combat 59, Zion Clark, who has no legs, which is just humor. I definitely want to watch that. That's fucking funny, dude. Holy shit. Bro, Tom versus Francis at Wembley is the biggest heavyweight fight of all time. Bigger than the Jones fight, yeah. Won't happen though. Do you think Ilya will ever fight Islam? My expectations are low on that happening. No, I think it's better Ilya doesn't because he'll lose. Yep, Boudet got knocked out. It's not a regional promotion though. It's Octagon. Octagon's pretty good. Let me tell you something about Octagon. they don't drug test. So the steroids run rampant, and Boudet was not ready for the roid heads. Will Fleury, he's a beast. Understand, Will Fleury is a tough SOB, but he's a known steroid user in MMA. If you're wondering how I know that, he actually had a no contest because he tested positive for high testosterone to epitestosterone ratio in the PFL and was released from the promotion. And he just was able to get more jacked and moved up to heavyweight. He moved up to heavyweight. You see what I'm saying? He went from fighting at light heavyweight to becoming a heavyweight. So, yeah, it was, you know, one of those things. I mean, the dude was a fucking middleweight in Bellator, you know. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. You get what I'm saying. Badass dude, absolute gangster, but known for, you know, being slightly enhanced. Yeah. Bryce Mitchell conspiracy is crazy. I know. I saw his. Exactly. Boudet got roid raged up. The UFC should go to where Ngannou's from, look for more. I mean, I tell Gatier. Bro, Boudet, he just he wasn't ready. Flurry's a fucking animal. Yeah, that punch was crazy. Take out DC, his resume still better. Also, Kamaru was never a double champ or Olympian. I guess. I mean, listen, the Jones win over Cormier was sensational, but the drug test failures definitely do put a little bit of a stain in it. Good afternoon, AJ. Do you believe Krylov is a live dog against Modestas? I don't know where Krylov is at right now. You know, he seems like he's kind of just taking fights for money. I hate to be that guy, but I don't know. Will my dream fight be? I still would love to see a Jones and Ganu, but that will never happen. If Alex wins the heavyweight title, will be on your Mount Rushmore? Absolutely. He kind of already is close to the Mount Rushmore. Yeah, Fleury was a fucking Bellator middleweight. Dude, do you know who Will Fleury lost to in Bellator? Do you guys remember Alan Amadovsky, the guy that Joe Pyfer destroyed? That was just, he was awful. Will Fleury fought him at middleweight in 2016, I believe. What was it? 2018, excuse me. And he got knocked out in the first round by Alan Amadovsky, who lost to Joseph Holmes in 2022. So, you know, Will Fleury, he definitely got better. Don't get it twisted. And he just destroyed Martin Boudet. But at one point, he was a fucking middleweight. I have not seen a Yusri Belgori fight scheduled. Thoughts on Vittori versus Gautier next? Does Marvin finally get slept? Gautier's got the power to do it to him. Gautier has a fight scheduled, though. He's fighting the Russian sniper, skinny Russian that fought against Leroy Duncan, whose name is escaping me right now. The fuck is his name? Jeez, I don't know. I can't remember. Top of my head. Palayev. There we go. The only man at KO Vittoria is a big deal. You're right. You just watch Boudet get knocked out. Damn, he got destroyed. He got destroyed, bro. Welcome to fighting without drug testing. Boudet's going to have to get on some shit. Because I'll tell you this, if there's one guy that I would bet is natural, it's Martin Boudet. But without this help of the steroids, man, in leagues like Octagon, bro, these guys are juiced to the fucking gills. Juice to the fucking gills. Why did the UFC can Boudet? Because they felt he was not going to give them the type of performances they were interested in when renegotiating a contract, especially a guy on a veteran contract. They didn't feel it was worthwhile. Nonverbal J, dude, I was actually looking on X. I'll show you what I was looking at. You can see why I got distracted here. I was looking at these kids playing a fucking video game on that. And I was like, what the fuck? So that's why I got distracted. That's why I went nonverbal J for a second, because I was like, what the fuck? You had to put a lot of money on a 3-leg parlay and 3 ranked UFC fighters that are natty. Who would you pick? But if one of them isn't, you lose everything. Shit. I'm gonna say Joshua Van's natty. Joshua Van, Steve Urseg, Mick Parkin. When is the next UFC 5 stream? Tonight, Sean. I'm gaming tonight. I actually got to make the thumbnail for it. I'm going to keep the same style, but I'm going to slightly shift my look. I'd probably go Tuivasa, Moicano, and Ortega. That's a good lineup too, but Ortega's actually tested positive before Swerve, so I don't know. He popped a few years ago. Your girl just sent you that. Isn't that crazy? What's up, Technique? What's up? It's a fucking wild coincidence, bro. DC, Asplund, Holland. That's a good choice. But DC had crazy testosterone levels. I don't know. Jones failed drug tests are exactly why I have GSP as my GOAT. It's just not fair to rank a dirty fight over a clean one. Understood. The thing is, you never know for sure, though. You know? The drug testing protocols of the past. You never know. I should do a tournament. The problem is, fighting the subscribers in a tournament, it's like I don't have an option to just watch people fight. If there was a referee mode, I would be able to. DC has over 50 clean USADA tests. Listen, I'll believe that he's natty, but he did have crazy testosterone levels. Replace Ortega with Dariush. There you go. You got a winner now. Chat, we're at 31 likes. Let's get 40 likes up in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Which upcoming middleweights do you think make the ranks? CLD, Mansoor, Bo, Susarkayev, Rouston. I'm going to go CLD and Bo. I'm going to say Susarkayev's not ready yet. I'm going to say Rouston. I don't think so. And I'm going to say Mansoor. No. I don't think Shara. I don't know. Shara, I mean, he could get there based on, it's Shara Bullet. DC may be clean, but his weigh-ins were not. He was a known fucking cheater on the scale. You're right. You're 100% right. He was a scale cheater, bro. True. Tricks to make weight is different. You're right. I'm not arguing with you. Does Pantoja come and take the belt back? Does Pantoja come and take the belt back? Something telling me no. Something telling me Father Time is going to get him. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. He doesn't. Shard is going to get smoked at a higher level if he gets there. I like him, but you aren't going that far up the ladder with one eye. I imagined him versus Christian Leroy Duncan. He'd struggle. That'd be a good fight, though. So it's still cheating one way or the other. I agree. bending the rules, to say the least. Rule bending. Just because of his arm, he doesn't. But if he was sweet, I think he would take it back. I assume you mean sweet as in uninjured. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know, bro. Tough to say. Remains to be seen. I don't know. I think he's gonna lose. Does Marat beat Jan in a rematch? Nashville, Troy, I gotta tell you, brother. I have to favor the side of Jan in the rematch with the way that he looked. It was too dominant, too one-sided. I can't put any level of confidence in him. No. I don't think he does. I think he struggles again. You know? Jan looks next level now. You think Jan beats everyone? It looks like it. Jan, he's younger than Marab. He's getting better still. He figured Marab out. He was able to completely shut him down. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff. Insane stuff, actually. Jan, when has he ever looked that good? Bro, this is a new Jan. Jan looked like what the hype had originally been on him. This absolute destroyer of worlds. Also, chat, we're making progress with likes. We're at 32. Let's get 35 up. We at least got to get 40 likes on the stream, bro. The likes are low during the off weeks. I don't take offense to it. I want a little more. At least a little more for the boy. A little more for Big J. I hope Jan versus O'Malley at the White House. The first fight was awesome. I watched it yesterday. I think it depends on how Sean O'Malley looks at 324. If he wins by knockout, I'm sure Piotr Jan wants to get that loss back. What's my plan for New Year's? Jersey Girl and I and a bunch of the friends are meeting up at a buddy's house, and we're just hanging out there low key. Gonna have some fucking Moscow mules and shit. If O'Malley makes his way back to the rematch, Jan and beats him, I lose my mind. If fucking O'Malley gets the belt back beaten, yeah, I don't think he beats the Jan that beat Marab. I don't think it's close. I think he gets destroyed. But the thing with O'Malley is he's still young, so improvements can be made. Are you familiar with Shiva, the original destroyer of worlds? Missing seeing you, AJ. Hopefully no more 6-week UFC layoffs. This will be the only one of the year, Ertz. Shiva, the destroyer of worlds. I've heard this name, but I have to look it up. Hey, Creative, happy holidays to you too, bro. Hindu deity. Oh, okay. I've heard the name, but no, I didn't know what it was. Happy holidays, bro. Shiva's your dad's name? That's cool. Hope you had a great break. Now let's get back to the grind. Let's go. Yes, I'm streaming UFC 5 tonight. Tell your friends, bro. I'm back on it, Mick Stapler. UFC 5 gaming stream tonight. I know, dude, everybody's falling in love. I'm going to have to add the gaming streams to the normal lineup. I think that, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that's become some of you guys' favorite shit. I think that's become some of you guys' favorite. I think it's some of you guys' favorite. The new favorite. Dude, I'm so excited to fucking lean out, man. I'm looking at a picture of myself from when I was leaner. Looks so much better, bro. Cutting J in full effect. You think Pico should fight C-Rod? Bro, the C-Rod fight is perfect, but I feel like they're just gonna give him. I hate to say it, but I feel like they're gonna give him worse matchups than that. But yeah, the C-Rod fight's perfect. Back on business, Jay. Oh yeah. I feel like AJ celebrates Kwanzaa is crazy. What's considered cheating more? Holding a towel or missing weight by 9 pounds like Kamzat? Well, to be fair, I would say missing weight of Hamzat was bad, but then his fight got switched. Holding a towel, different. Both against the rules. 6 week break is diabolical. I don't think we'll have one again. What do you guys think about this thumbnail for tonight? If I got to do something different, I will. What do you think about that? The gi. What's up, AJ? I'm still trying to get a PS5, bro. When I do, I'm gonna lock it on you and everyone in chat. Let's go, Steven Young. It's sad about AJ. I saw a graphic video of his friends on the road. Terrible. No shit. That's fucking terrible, man. I bet it's a rough road. Gaming streams are a good time. I'm glad you guys like them. MMA Guru jumped to New York. Is that true? I don't believe that. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Not true. Read a true tie, J. Oh shit. Worst weight miss ever? It's probably the Hamza one. Ty Miller versus Fugit at 324. It's a great fight. They added that. Love that shit. I'm going Ty. That's my guy. The fights will be easier to bet knowing the UFC only wants exciting fighters. True, but still, that could cause more chaos though. Sometimes I'd rather just lay and pray. I know I've said it before, but love how you do this. AJ, definitely my favorite prediction channel. No douchebaggery. Oh shit. Just down to earth, honest picks. You always saw it. Thanks, King of the North. I appreciate you. Rico Verhoeven, UFC debut. Fuck. Shit. Czech championship rounds. Connor just posted. What did Connor say? On X, I'm assuming you mean, not on. Connor posted. Conor McGregor reposts to his story, June 24th, 2016, the return. Is that an AI video? Yes, it is. Wow. McGregor's back. McGregor's back. That's crazy. Does that mean it is for sure? I don't know. GSP AJ vibes. Hey, let's go. Jiu Jitsu J. You like it? Hey, let's go, brother. AJ turned into Davidashvili versus me. I had to, bro. Would I ever do a bodybuilding show? Nah. Great award show with the Finch. Hey, thanks, Kara MMA fan girl. I appreciate you. Nah. Nah. Hey, have a good one, Mick Stapler. Worst weight miss ever. Mayhem Miller missed by 24 pounds, weighing in 209 for a middleweight bout. Shit, I forgot about Mayhem Miller. That's a long time ago. Jesus. Key to top three, in my opinion. Never seen someone miss weight with hours to go, but continue to eat and beg his opponent to fight still. Fair. That was a bad look. You're right. Keto was a bad look. Damn, McGregor sneaking his way back. I think they're going to go for Chandler. Dude, if it was fucking Connor versus Poirier 4 or Nate 3, then Chandler fights Manuel, that would be fucking hilarious. 24 pounds is absolutely diabolical. I'm thinking about this McGregor comeback, though. What do I want to see on the White House, Carter? Who do I want to see? I think we have to see now Conor McGregor versus somebody. I just don't. Matchmaking the White House card is hard because how many guys are going to fight in the in between and then beyond that card? Because we're 6 months out. You're going to try Finch's MMA University? I'm excited for him to release it and check it out myself. You doubt Connor comes back? Connor's coming back is one of those you'll believe it when you see it type of situations. Fully understand. Fully get it. All right. I think I got my thumbnail. I think I got it. Bro, ChatGPT has been a godsend for the gaming streams because I make my thumbnails for that. 24 pounds, did he eat the bully or something? I think Mayhem Miller is just, he's always been a little head case. You little sausage really going to be the undisputed lightweight champ? Damn. I feel like Patty as a UFC champ is a good thing. It's good for the sport. People forget when Eddie Alvarez got dropped by a random bully on the show. Listen, if you're slugging fists, you can always get caught, no matter how trained you are. Bro, the thumbnail's looking really good for tonight. Really good. All right, let's go. I got the thumbnail. I was just looking at it. It's going to look good. KO of the year, I think, is Quillen Salkild's head kick. Cejudo wrestling on Askren event. That's cool. Cejudo's still competing in wrestling. I want to see him in wrestling. How's he going to look? There's enough talent for there to be 2 seasons of Contender Series a year. I actually am on the side of I'd rather not. I actually really would prefer no. I think the better option would be not to do two and just stick with the one. 10 weeks and 12 weeks. Whatever. I don't want 20 weeks. I think is too much, man. I really believe 20 weeks is too much. I really think so. Too many weeks is not good. Too many. Too many weeks is not good. Remember the show Next on MTV? The parents of the oh my god, yeah. Sit down with the kids and their spouse, who they both hate, and each pick a better new half. Yeah, what was it? Parental Control. I used to love watching that show. Those shows back there were fun, bro. I enjoyed Pimp My Ride a lot too. It's like they want to get a better car. They just give them like way too much of an upgrade. It would end up as looking terrible. All right, I got the thumbnail for tonight. You guys want to see it? Sneak peek, the official one. What do you think? Good or bad? Good or bad? What do you guys think? I feel like it's a vibe. What do you think? We heard you like video games. We put 20 PlayStation most random spots for you to enjoy. It's fucking crazy, James Dillon. Hey, happy holidays to you, Steven, my guy. What is everyone watching instead of UFC? My gaming stream tonight. Gotta pimp my ride. So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't fine. You gotta call us up to get a pimped out ride. Gotta pimp my ride. Fear Factor is coming back with Johnny Knoxville. I'm definitely gonna watch, bro. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's gonna be a vibe tonight. You gonna do better tonight? I hope so. I'm excited to call the fights again too, Eric. Over 1.5, Waldo Lewis. I mean, you're gonna sweat. Maybe it hits. Say a prayer and hope. High volume rep training is the best long term. Probably better to keep your joints intact. Well, sometimes you got to push some heavy ass weight. Hey, let's go, use this. Yeah, I'm excited for tonight. Should be a great time. I don't know what my record's going to be tonight. Let's see. Is Arman and Shara on right now? I heard there was a lot of matches left. Is it actually on now? Lewis KO round two at 131 seconds. That's a mystic mat call. We're going to find out everything about Waldo's chin. You're right. And Derek Lewis hits like very few. Derek Lewis by Flatline would be insane. Is the co-main now? I mean, if it's a quick submission, but I'm not gonna fucking spend an hour just waiting around. I'm trying to chill for a little bit, bro. I gotta stream tonight. It's on Kick though. Where can I find it on Kick? Arman versus Shara. This guy's streaming the whole event on Kick. It's on YouTube too. Oh shit. It's a bare knuckle fight first? What? What's the league called? Hype FC? I'm fighting fans tonight. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah. Doing it again. Doing it again. Doing it again. I'm excited, you. So it's gonna be a vibe, dude. Ah. Wow, bare knuckle fight is on right now. I mean, I'll look at it. Looks pretty cool. I would love to make a UFC 5 tournament bracket, dude. That was a weird face off. They were like hugging it out completely. A lot of love between the two. 405 for three was my best bench at 195 pounds at 35. At 60, I do 6 sets of 8. 205, 225 for 25, 30 reps. Your joints will be thankful. That, hey, Ertz, I appreciate the honest advice, bro. As somebody that used to bench 405. I respect it. How do you feel now? You feel pretty good? Oh my God. The guy knocked him out with a left hook as they were breaking him up. Or he knocked him down. Oh shit, bro. Oh shit. He got fucked. That guy got fucked, bro. He got hit with a left hook as they broke him up. They're giving him a few minutes here. Holy shit. You feel better than ever? I like to hear that, bro. Russian MMA is savage. I mean, listen, I just like to watch a live fight, so I'm watching this bare knuckle right now. This guy's a slugging. Bare knuckle's crazy, huh? I'm curious if this Afro dude can pull through. His opponent's coming in with razors over the top. Huge shots. Holy shit. They're already bleeding, too. Round 1, they're fucking leaking. Welcome to bare knuckle. That's pretty cool to do this live on Kick. Who are these guys? That's my question. No, Shara and Arman is not even on yet. Just looking at these two guys just slugging in bare knuckle right now. Dude, the problem with all these breaks, man, it's just they keep tying up and breaking. This is awful. There's supposed to be some sort of legends over there. Never heard of either one of them. Weird round one. It was a knockdown during a break. That's weird. No, Shara versus Arman has not happened. It's bare knuckle hugging right now. I'd rather watch grappling than this. Who are these guys? What are their records? You can watch it on YouTube or Kick. If you go on Kick and type in BJJ, the event will come up. The John Jones of Armenia is crazy. Perry's dirty boxing is cool, but you can't really defend the ground and pound. Bare knuckle hugging, baby. Who can squeeze the hardest? The card tomorrow Risen is nice. It just sucks at the time that it's on. How much time is it between rounds, bro? All right, round 2 is up between these bare knuckle animals. Dude, it's a fuckload of clinch work. I'd rather just watch MMA if it's all this clinch work. They're just dipping and ripping, both of them. Both are just dipping and ripping. Hey, let's go premium picks. Both of them just dipping and ripping shots. Tying up. This is fucking terrible. Like, I'd rather just see them grapple at this point. This is fucking atrocious. This fight sucks. Like, what the hell are we watching? Well, uppercut on the left side goes through for this kid. The guy's just swinging, wild shots, missing. Dude, this is bad. This is fucking atrocious, guys. I'm not even enjoying watching it. It's just a hug fest. Best punch of the fight was when there was supposed to be a break and the guy gets caught with a left hand. 99% came to watch Shara and Sarukian for sure. Oh shit. The guy's coming with some pressure now. You guys think I should retitle the stream Arman versus Shara live reaction? What Vegas line you think is most off for 324? They all seem kind of on point. Weirdly, which is not good. What's up, Michael Milano? The hug fest is terrible. All right, I found the YouTube link. I don't have to watch on Kick now. This is terrible. Savage 4-6 on the first 2 cards. I mean, not right this second, but yeah, I'll think about it and I'll come up with something for you. No hype, FC. That's what it feels like. There's really been no hype on this. It's a clinch fest. No, Shara's not doing BKFC. Shara's grappling. All right, I'll watch it. I'll stick around. Fuck it. It's Sarukian versus Shara Bullet live time. I'll put it in the title. It's up next. Listen, I got something to watch. I'm down. I'll watch grappling. While we're just hanging out, fuck it. I'll watch the grappling. I'll stick around for it. Eye poking has to stop. Most are intentional. I love to see automatic suspension. I mean, at the very least, there is starting to be some penalty. Some penalization. All right, let me just update the thumbnail here. This is the fucking 2.0. 2.0, Jay. Aspinall's getting double eye surgery. I saw it, bro. How fucking crazy is that? All right. You can, dude, go just type in Sarukian versus Shara. It'll come up. You'll see it. It'll come right up. Come on. Fight's over. The boxing is over. That was terrible. That boxing was awful. I don't know what the hell they're saying. That was a terrible fight. What the hell was that? I don't know who's even getting in the ring. I don't know what's going on. Bro, this is sound cold, but I get divorces suck, but like you need to do your job. I went through one. I still fucking worked. Ilya needs to get over it. It is what it is. Make yourself feel better. I think the problem with it though, on his side of things, is the fact that it will like affect the training camp. You know? That's I'd say the difference. Sarukian versus Shara, but at least we get to watch something. Right? At least we get to watch something. I don't know, man. That fight could have gone either way. Highest level UFC fighter, Usman Nurmagomedov could beat. I would pick him against Dan Hooker. I'd say Dan Hooker would be in the running for it. Bro, can we just get to the fucking grappling match, for God's sake? Don't make me regret sticking around, Hype FC. Don't make me regret sticking around. Pantoja versus Van, immediate rematch needed. I agree with that, Corbo. Bring me the fucking grappling. This is what I'm here for. Hype FC, bro. Not so hype right now. Hype FC, not so hype right now, chat. I believe Arman versus Shara is next, yeah. I'm 99% sure it's next. Wow, that was a mismatch, bro. The guy who won is a 10-0 boxer. The other guy is a 1-2 MMA fighter. Yeah, that was the co-main event. Main event's up next. The fight is on YouTube. Just type in Hype FC. It'll come up. A lot of people are watching, bro. Can't find it? Do this, type in Shara Bullet versus Saruki. It'll come up. It hurts thinking about how Pantoja started that fight. His mind is about to run through Van. They'll run it again. It has 300K viewers on Kick. Is crazy. Swerve, can you send me the official Kick link? Or can you tell what is the Kick account that it's on? 'Cause I'm watching on YouTube, but I don't know if it's delayed or not. Let's type in Hype FC. The fuck? Hype Fighting channel on Kick. All right. So I want to watch the Kick stream. I'll watch it on Kick. I want to watch the proper stream. Let's go. I'll be watching Ryzen. Not live, bro. It's on at a terrible time stateside. Make sure you guys hit the like button, man. We're at 41. Let's get 50 up in here. I don't know what they're saying. No translator either. Let's go. I'm watching the match. Watching the match on my phone and you on the phone? On your watch. Me on the phone. That's fucking cool. I did find it. Yeah, I just found it. Listen, this guy got a big shot for being a fucking 1-2 MMA fighter. He's fucking dancing, bro. Guy gets a co-main event on a hype card against a 10-0 boxer. Damn, 292,000 live viewers. That's crazy. Dude, Arman Sarukian, he's popular, and so is Shara. How long they gonna give this guy the fucking mic, bro? I'm here to watch Arman Sarukian, the boxer one. Right? They need to get on with it. I agree. Fucking eating a protein bar while I wait. Bro, the venue's sold out. My God. All right, please move on. You know, it also hurts. I don't understand anything. The way they're acting as if this was the fight of the year. Can we just get the fucking main event? All right, somebody's wife is entering the ring. What are we watching? What am I watching? What am I watching? Who is this lady? Is she? I hope she's singing the national anthem. You take the UFC pacing for granted, watching other shows. Agreed. Can we have somebody translate this for me? Oh, holy shit. Let's get this fucking show on the road. Ah! Chat. What the fuck? Come on, hype. I'm not hype right now. I just want to watch grappling. I'm not here to listen to sitcom. This is awful. All right, now they're doing it. Now they're doing it. All right, now we're doing it. Let's go. Arman Sarukian's making the walk. Let's go. Here we go. This is what we came for. I speak Russian. The announcer's arguing that Marab is higher in the GOAT list than Mighty Mouse is great. Shara Bullet walking in. Bro, this is the most hyped grappling match I've ever seen. It's a sold out arena. Shara Bullet. I hope this is good. Shara walking in. Let's go, guys. Here we go. It's grappling time. Let's get it. At least I can give you guys some play-by-play. I'm watching the grappling. I'm going to dust off the play-by-play hat. I feel like there's no chance Shara wins, no Autocaso. If Shara wins, that'd be crazy. Let's fucking go, AJ. Best player playing the game. Let's go, useless. People forget, man. Arman was kind of hanging in there with Hamzat in the grappling mats. He's going to smoke Shara. Yeah, I completely agree. Is this Tupac? I don't know. Shara Bullet has herpes on his lips. You see that? That's all you needed to understand, Brian. When she said Arman Sarukian, you knew it was time. Oh, shit. They can scrap after, always around rules. All right, guys. What do you think? Does somebody throw a strike in this grappling match? What are we thinking? I think there's a chance. Bro, I'm excited for this. It's not a fight, but it's something. Maybe there's a strike, right? Shara throws something. Arman Sarukian now making the walk in. This is great. Woo! Yeah, I think somebody's throwing a strike. Let's go. They have military security aside. Bro, I don't think people realize how big of a star Arman Sarukian is outside of America, right? In America, not as much. Dude, it's packed. The event is packed. Wow. Somebody's throwing a strike. Let's go. Arman Sarukian's grappling is legit, man. It is a banger track. Let's go. Let's see what's up. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, let's get it. Welcome. Welcome to the surprise live for Arman versus Shara Bullet. All right. It's a real surprise. Surprise for us all. Arman versus Shara Bullet. Let's go. Here we go. They just introduced Shara. It's game time now. Hey, holidays were good, Yui. How you doing? Guys, you think AJ stands for always jacked, always juicing, or always Jewish? I'm leaning towards the final one, but Braden says almost. Anyone else feel like Patty choking out Gaethje's a lock of the century? Most likely, yeah. Most likely it happens. There it is. I'll give you guys the time. Yeah, for sure. If you're watching live, I got you with the play-by-play for this grappling match. Sarukian. See? Let's get it. Crowd's going nuts. Shara's a lot taller. Sarukian, though, he's thick. And they're grappling up right away. They're tying up. Right now, we're at 5:56, 5:55, 5:54. We're doing 6-minute rounds. Arman Sarukian and Shara Bullet hand fighting as Sarukian pressing Shara up against the ropes. Has the body lock, looks for the drag down. Shara Bullet ends up on the back of Arman Sarukian. Sarukian scrambles out. Backside body lock position. All fours for Arman Sarukian. Shara has a tight body lock here. Moment here for Shara Bullet early. Sarukian staying calm, as is Shara Bullet. Sarukian trying to grab a leg, unable to. Shara Bullet on that backside body lock against the ropes here. Shara attempting to take the back. Arman Sarukian doing a good job of fighting the position with his hand. He actually gets a hook in on the opposite side, but he's close to sliding off to the side. Yes, Arman Sarukian escapes, faces Shara. He now has Shara pressed up against the corner in the ropes. One underhook here for Arman Sarukian as he tries to snatch down front headlock position, unable to get it. Shara does a good job of staying upright. Currently, Sarukian still putting the pressure on Shara Bullet towards the cage. There's hand fighting on the inside. There is one half underhook there for Arman Sarukian. He also has one of the wrists of Shara Bullet. Bit of a Kimura grip here for Arman Sarukian, but not with any, body entanglement, just, chest to chest type pressure. Sarukian actually doing a good job of using his head on the inside. As Shara Bullet pressed up against the cage, or rather the ropes, I should say. Shara staying okay, hand fighting. We're at 412, 411, 410. Sarukian then shoots a double. Awkward sequence as they separated and Shara kind of taunted him a bit. Sarukian staying after the single, lets go of it, unable to get it. Good takedown defense so far from Shara Bullet. A lot of clinch work between the two. Arman Sarukian staying strong with the inside pressure. Shara Bullet doing a good job of fighting the hands. Arman hits with an underhook here, but Shara creating space nicely. Pressure on the inside with the single collar clinch here by Arman as he looks for body lock trip. Tries to split him, unable to do it. Shara Bullet's defense holding up, but for the most part, he's been put on the defensive throughout the entire match, aside from one moment where he nearly had Sarukian's back. Arman staying on it. Shara Bullet and him tie up. Now they separate. Sarukian looks for the head, comes in with his head. Presses Shara up. Arman Sarukian strong on the inside. 255. Good pressure there by Arman Sarukian into the double underhooks, looking for an inside trip, unable to get it. Shara Bullet doing a good job of staying on his feet. Arman staying after it. Tied up chest to chest. Sarukian keeps attacking the arm. Good defense there by Shara Bullet. Arman now shooting again for the takedown. Defense by Shara Bullet against the ropes. Oh, Arman does get him down here. It's big. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Arman Sarukian hits the takedown. Shara doing a decent job keeping the Wizard looking to stand. He's close to getting up. Arman Sarukian's head is trapped under the rope. Could be a strategy to keep Shara down, but also puts him in an awkward position. The ropes are really throwing this thing off. Shara using the ropes to post Sarukian's head inside of the ropes. They separate them. Bring him to the center. Minute 30 left here in round number 1. Sarukian's been on a very effective offensive attack. Grappling the ring is stupid, right? It's awkward. Sarukian looking for double underhooks and another inside trip attempt. Unable to get it. Sarukian keeping the pressure on. Sarukian strong and close. They separate. Sarukian saying, come on. Shara just consistently backing up. Sarukian into the single, looking to split him, looking to pick him up. Sarukian has him elevated, and he gets the takedown. Excellent. Shara Bullet does a decent job of retaining guard, but Arman Sarukian with a massive slam there. Shara Bullet attempting a triangle choke here. Unable to get it. Good stifling there. Arman Sarukian doing a good job of attempting to pass, but Shara Bullet difficult to deal with. Arman Sarukian staying after him with pressure in top position. 35 seconds, and Shara Bullet gets back up as Arman Sarukian shoots for front headlock, loses it, and then more pressure against the ropes now by Arman Sarukian, who is winning this match so far. 20 seconds left here in round number 1. There has been mostly Arman Sarukian moments besides very early success from Shara Bullet on the counter. 10 seconds left. Arman staying after him. So many people on the ropes. It's crazy. Like so many people are like giving advice. Another takedown there. Arman Sarukian hits it. We're gonna call it 1-0 Arman Sarukian. He wins the first round. First round goes to Arman. Yeah, grappling a ring is definitely not ideal. Am I enjoying this event? I mean, it's all right. Where's the spot? What platform? It is available on Kick. Let's type in hype fighting. You'll see it. Guys, we're at 46 likes. I need 50 likes, man. I need 50 likes for this stream. But yeah, it's an Arman Sarukian, I believe, round winning. I listen, I'm not minding it. I'm enjoying myself. It's a good time. I'm assuming it's 3 6-minute rounds, but I don't know. Wait, is that it? Is it one round? It said it was supposed to be one 10-minute round, but it was 6 minutes. That's it? I thought it was submission only. They're going to a judge's decision? What? That was shit. It's a draw. They should do another round. What the fuck? I thought it was supposed to be one 10-minute round. They changed it to one 6-minute. I thought it would be 2 rounds then at least. A draw, that's all? That sucked. I thought it was one 10-minute round or 3 6-minute rounds. That was terrible. Right? They probably made 20 grand each at least. What the fuck? Nobody was a draw. I thought they were going 3 rounds, but instead it was just 1 round of crap. And Arman Sarukian won. It's just they scored a draw because it's submission only. But I thought that meant they're gonna go multiple rounds, though, not just one 6-minute round. That sucked. That absolutely sucked. That sucked. Why is fucking Shara on the mic? They're giving him the mic. That sucked. What the fuck? I'm upset, actually. That was really bad. What the fuck happened? Garbage happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. That sucked. Most grappling matches are at a minimum 10 minutes. Some are even 20. 6 minutes is nothing in BJJ. So much is usually spent hand fighting. Exactly. Garbage, dude. It was supposed to be one 10-minute round. They changed it to one 6-minute. I thought it was going to be 3 rounds. If you look on Tapology, it says one 10-minute round. He's talking way longer than the match. A draw. Exactly. I thought if it was sub only, they'd also do a longer time. No, I didn't pay for it. It's on Kick Hype FC. That's terrible. That's garbage. What exactly happened? Sarukian landed multiple takedowns. He won on my scorecard the round, but hey, happy birthday, Diego Lopez. What the fuck was that? Chat, make sure you hit the like button for me, bro. I'm pissed off. It was a match to make a few bucks. Yeah, it was awful. Thank you for the 5 swerve. I appreciate the donut. They should have done another round. One more round. What the fuck? Oh my God. What the hell? What the hell? That was awful. Hey, you'll have more fun watching me game tonight. I don't know what they're saying. Hey, Happy New Year, Andrew Kavanaugh. Yeah, Insidious Gorilla. It was awful. 6 minutes. At least it was free. Whole lot of nothing is right. That's what it was. Nobody won. It was a draw. Where in Florida is the RAF 5 event? I'll be playing at like 8 o'clock. Sunrise, Florida. Too far. Nah, I thought it would go 3 rounds. I thought it was a 3-round affair. That sucked. Scammed. What the fuck? Do one more round. One more round. I thought we were doing fucking 3 rounds. I feel robbed just watching it. At least we have 50 likes in the stream. What the fuck? That sucked. They don't do scorecards. Submission only. What the hell? What the hell? I mean, sure, survive, but I wish 10 minutes was out. Whatever. All right, whatever. I'm over it. Listen, guys, I'm going to be live later for the gaming stream. Tune in then. I love you guys. Thanks for sticking around, watching me, watching me, watch us, whatever. The terrible Shara grappling. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right. Love you all. Peace out. Bye bye.